Dear students, in the last lecture we have seen modification attacks. Today we will see denial of service attacks. So denial of service attacks means the attacks that deny the use of the resources to the legitimate users. So the resources may be information, it may be computer system, or it may be applications which is run on the computer, or it may be a communication system. So this DOS attacks deny the use of these resources to the user. So there are four types of this DOS attacks: denial of access to information, denial of access to application, denial of access to systems, or denial of access to communication system. So first is denial of access to information. So there are various important information in the organization that is important. So that information is either deleted, or it is destroyed, or it is modified, so that organization cannot use that information, or the legitimate users cannot use that information. Next is denial of access to applications. There are various applications of the organizations which are useful to the organization, which perform specific tasks. So denial of access to application means that applications makes unavailable by the attacker, so that the task which is done by that application is not performed. Next is denial of access to systems. Systems means your computer systems. So denial of access to system means here the computer systems are turned off, so that the users cannot use that systems, or that system may be stolen by the attacker. Then denial of access to communications. As we know, the organization is communicating with other persons. So denial of access to communications means here the wire is cut, so that organization cannot communicate with other persons, or to jamming the radio communication, or flooding the networks with excessive traffics. So these are the denial of access to systems, communications, information and applications. So how denial of service attacks are accomplished? These DOS attacks are primarily attacks against computer systems and networks, but it may be against the information on paper. So how this DOS attacks is performed on the information on paper? If the information is stored on the paper, and that paper is stored into the cupboard or drawer of the table, then it is destroyed, or it is stolen from that place. In accidental causes can have the same effect. For example, if fire is there, then all the information on the paper is destroyed by the attacker. Then electronic information. There are many ways to that information in electronic form can support the DOS attacks. In this, the information is deleted from the place where it is stored, or it is modified, or some viruses are inserted into the information, so that it is not usable to the legitimate users. And application that is running on the system, so that applications are also corrupted, so that the task that is done by the application is not performed. Then denial of access to system means here systems are turned off, or systems may stolen by the attacker. So these are the DOS attacks which is performed on the electronic information. So the DOS attacks can be done on the information on paper, as well as it is done on the electronic information also.